The middle of last week, I started out a big volume week with that 505 by 20 squat, heavy RDLs and bent over rows. Went into Monday, finish out the volume week, put 350 on the bar for bench and hit 16 reps. Likely got a little bit more, but pretty pleased with that. From assistance work on bench, I've been doing a lot of weighted dips and a front raise. And then the second day of the week, I come in and do body weight dips and front raise. So this is Wednesday, squat day. Worked up to 677 on the safety squat bar off the 14-inch box. My speed was a little bit below the threshold that I wanted, so I think I was around 2.7, 2.8-ish as far as meters per second, and I would like to be above 3.0, so we'll have to drop the weight down a little bit, I think, for next week. But overall, the bar was moving good. And then after these couple sets, drop down to do some pause squats. It's important to note on pause squats, my focus isn't necessarily on squatting. I spend a great deal of time in the hole, no belt, no wraps, and the purpose for me is to really integrate my breathing and pressurization strategies and hold that in that static fashion. So you'll see essentially I'm not resting at the top, and then all the hold is in the bottom, and this really forces that. If you don't, you'll start bending over really fast in the hole when you're holding it that long, especially after fourth or fifth rep, and you can start to see a little bit of that here. And actually rested a little bit at the top on that one. So on Saturday, I decided I wanted to start going back to some sumo pulling, but work on keeping the bar in tighter. So you can see I've got the chains in front of me. So actually the whole length of the time that you're fighting the chains, because you got the friction off the floor, and they're just yanking you forward. It really fires up the glutes and hamstrings. Need to make sure you got a good team to help you out with these, and if you can, keep the chains away from the plates like I was, my setup here didn't allow. And I think this was my second set here, but by the end of getting to the top, just even having trouble holding the weights with the glutes firing. But I think I'm going to do this for a few more weeks. I really like the way it was hitting me, and we'll see what we got in store in coming weeks on this. After that volume week, I was starting to feel a little beat up by the time I got to Saturday, and this is pretty much it for the workout for me. Did those sumo pulls and then finished up with a little banded RDLs. Would have liked to see me doing a little bit faster at this point. I think the glute and ham fatigue from those sumos had an effect here, and I can just fire. I can see them firing a lot slower than I'd like to be. And that's it for the week. Don't forget to check out my website, kabukiwarrior.com. Subscribe to my YouTube and check out my training log on breaking muscle.